Hello, everyone. This is the video for privacy in the digital age levels 2 and 3. And today we're going to be having a general discussion on privacy in the digital age, surprisingly enough. Before that, we must say hello to Denny. Hello, Denny.
Hi, Jamie.
How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very refreshed after that nice summer holiday. Did you have a nice time?
Yes, I did. I'm bitten by many, many mosquitoes. They invaded my privacy, but I'm fine otherwise.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but they have a habit of doing that, don't they?
Yes.
Um, Now, today, if anybody knows me very well, they know that I'm not the most tech savvy guy in the world. So I'm going to be asking Denny the questions because he is tech savvy, and he's going to be giving me the answers, hopefully. Are you ready?
Sure. Yes, I'm ready, and I hope the
Great.
students are ready. I'll try to
Well,
be clear.
well, I hope they are ready. I know you get
Yes.
excited about tech issues. Well, first question is a big one. Do you think internet users have the right to be forgotten?
It's kind of a yes/no question. I think it depends. Um, Information on the internet basically can't be removed. So when you put something on the internet, you can't really be forgotten. You can scrape remove data
Hmm.
by requesting your data be deleted, but a lot of that can be maintained and contained by companies. They
Hmm.
they actually do hold a lot of information. Do you have a right to be forgotten? I think if we think about ethics, morally, I think yes. I think the moment you sign up for an account on a website, you basically remove those rights from yourself
Hmm.
because companies they will basically say we keep your data and we use it for this purpose, that purpose, and so on. So I think personally, yes, you should have the right, but we don't live in that society.
We don't. I wonder how many times I've signed up for something without reading anything at all. It's probably
Yeah,
every time. Yeah, I
yeah.
think. Yeah. Do you read that stuff?
Sometimes a little bit, but usually they do something called it's what was the word for it? It's like filibustering.
Uh-huh.
So they would bomb you with a lot of words and jargon in a
Uh-huh.
contract, making it very, very hard to understand. So people just scroll down and click OK.
Yeah,
So they hide a lot of information. So it's very hard.
that's what I do. Yeah. Do you think that privacy is becoming a luxury rather than just a basic right?
Um, well, historically, we've never had that much privacy.
Hmm.
Privacy is actually a recent invention. This is one, I'm very pro privacy. I'm a very private person, but it's a recent invention because if you look at how families live together and how societies lived together in the past, they lived in communities and
Hmm.
they were very communal. Everyone knew each other and so on. And since the growth of big cities, we have developed this idea of privacy. And I think it's a good idea, but it is in a sense a luxury. It's a part of our modern societies. It's not really a basic right if we think about the human condition,
Hmm.
but it's something that I think is very important in this world. So, yeah, it already is a bit of a luxury to have
Hmm.
privacy.
Yeah, I know people care very much nowadays about especially younger people. Eh? When I'm back in the UK and I'm trying to take a picture and everybody's going like, whoa, 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 where's
Hmm.
this going? And I'm like, well, it's going into my phone, because it's nice.
Yeah,
That's about as far as it goes with me. And they're all very concerned about, what's happening with the image that's being taken. So yeah,
yeah,
it's something that doesn't bother me at all. Do you think that people care more about convenience than privacy?
yes.
Good. Next question.
Very, very
Yeah.
quickly, yes. You look at society and how it works. People say they worry about privacy,
Uh,
but they also really want to just click play to watch a movie.
uh,
They say they worry about their privacy and data being stolen, but they sign up for Instagram and all these different social media websites. It's fine. I don't judge it. I think if you want to use those things, totally okay.
yeah.
But if you want to care about privacy, you want to pay attention to those things. And there's a common joke among IT professionals. After people study cybersecurity,
Mm.
they suddenly become farmers and live in the fields because they realize this technology is really scary, right? It's kind
Yeah.
of a joke, but there is a point to that, and it's one of those things people do care, but I don't think they care enough to remove convenience. So there's a cost between them.
Oh, yeah. It's I think it's like everything. We
Yeah.
tend to fix problems. We tend to fix things after the fact. When
Yes.
something's happened, then we up our cyber security. After we've been hacked. Yeah, it's the
Correct.
same
Yep.
as like disasters or catching the cold or anything. We do it later. Yeah, so yeah, I get it. Convenience.
Yep.
Okay, so you seem to know a fair bit about this. Like, how much control do you think we really have over like our personal data?
Not much.
Uh,
Basically, if you use Windows, your data is being tracked. There's something called telemetry.
uh-huh.
Telemetry is data, it's basically things that you do on your PC and it's logged.
Yeah.
They also discovered recently they caught a guy. I can't remember what he was doing. He was like a hacker of some
Uh-huh.
type. And they caught him. He was very good at hiding,
Yeah.
but the I think it was the FBI. They caught him. And they go, well, how did they catch him? And Microsoft came out and they said, well, we have this specific kind of ID system which we don't tell anyone, and it's
Hmm.
locked to people's hardware and PCs,
Whoa.
and it's trackable.
Hmm.
So our personal data is constantly being transferred and traded. There are, of course, methods to hide it. There are, of course, methods to protect it. But if it's online, it's basically accessible in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Companies have legal duties to protect your stuff,
Hmm.
but a lot of that information is traded, and you'll see it a lot in agreements.
Yeah.
For example, maybe you've felt this before, and maybe students can tell us in class. You would go on a website, you'd look at something, then you go on Instagram, and there's an ad for specific things which you looked at.
Oh yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's talking about beer because you like
Yeah.
beer. And you're like,
Yeah.
wait, I just talked to my friend about that near my
Uh-huh.
phone. Did they listen? And
Mm.
it's a weird feeling.
One of our staff members, I'm not going to mention which, but her name starts with K and ends in Guy.
Hmm.
Recently has a habit of speaking French in the classroom, and all of a sudden my Google feed comes up in it's all French news, and so there you
Mm,
go. They are listening there because
yeah,
some people,
and
yeah,
it's similar to Amazon Alexa. A lot of people use it because it's convenient,
yeah,
but the fact that it can listen to you, there
yeah,
is a potential risk there.
yeah.
And when you go to sleep and you say goodnight to your wife, and then you hear from the other room someone says goodnight, Dave, that's a very scary thing.
Now, speaking of scary, have you ever regretted posting something online?
Um, I mean, I could tell you, but then
Hmm.
we can no longer meet. But but jokes aside, I would say yeah.
Mhm.
I've posted photos like of me going to a party or
Yeah,
me with friends and things like that on Facebook. And
yeah.
I after a few years I realized I really don't want to show these things to people. This is my personal life.
Yeah.
And they're not bad photos, but I just as I grew older I realized that I really do like my privacy, and
Mhm.
I regretted posting those things. But
Yeah.
it's a learning it's a learning process. When we're young, we do things, and then I go, oh, well, actually, I'm just going to make this private.
It seems unfair. I mean, me and you are not exactly public figures. I
No.
just think it seems unfair that, like public politicians or actors, they can be pulled up for something they did 35 years ago, like a picture
Mm,
emerges from, yeah. I think I mean, that kind of thing I just don't agree with, everybody's different
yeah,
when they're younger and it's not fair. Yeah.
yeah. And there's a term for that now, for our students to learn. It's called cancel culture.
I've heard
That's
it.
the actual term for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people will dig up something you did 28,000 years ago
Hmm.
and say, oh, actually, you're a terrible person. It's like I
Yeah.
was 12.
Yeah. Because people never change. Yeah. And then the last question for today.
Sure.
Do you think artificial intelligence has made protecting privacy easier, or do you think it's made it more difficult?
Super complicated question,
Thank you.
but depends on. the situation, depends on the context.
Hmm.
Uh, they're developing things called AI agents, and AI
Hmm.
agents, you can think of it as like a worker that
Hmm.
you assign tasks to.
Hmm.
And those AI agents can dig up data.
Yeah.
And the cybersecurity people are developing AI agents that fight AI agents online. So in the future, you're going to have defensive AI agents fighting AI agents in like
Hmm.
hacking wars, basically.
Hmm.
It's kind of a way to think about it.
That's kind of
So
cool.
it's both, it is cool.
Uh,
So AI has made things really easy to find,
hmm.
but it's also made protecting privacy really difficult in some
Hmm.
ways. We're finding solutions to it. But if you want, I guess the last thing, hackers developed a way to hack your router,
Yeah.
the thing that powers your internet, and they trained AI to use the Wi-Fi frequency, which is like the
Hmm.
waves, radio waves,
Hmm.
to distinguish human shapes.
Hmm.
So AI can track you and make a layout of your room with Wi-Fi frequencies, and they showed pictures of this in
Right.
like a hackathon. It's like an event for people like that. And they showed that the AI was detecting heat signatures based on Wi-Fi. So yeah,
No
it's pretty
way.
crazy. Yeah.
That is scary as anything. I was about to use colorful language there. Uh, my
And
goodness,
that's
that's
mhm.
something to think about. We'll leave it at
And that's
that.
why we're becoming farmers.
Yes, I think I'll go back to tree planting in the Scottish Highlands. Well, Denny, that has been extremely informative and food for thought. Thank you very much.
Mm. No worries.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. And thank you to everybody for watching and listening. And see
Yep.
you in class and see you at the next video. Bye bye.
See you guys in class. Bye.